2 MBTs, so this could get to be exciting. I don't want to do what the Cornet's doing.
The PLM is determined to capture this port. It's a strategic location that is essential for travel through this region. Do not let them gain a foothold here. They're still going for the cargo terminal. That's how they advance so quickly here. Black Company, recapture them.
Yeah, so we've got a 14, he's up still. Nope, trying to track him. Didn't get it. Another Bradley and I'm spotted. I really need to move now because I'm spotted again. And I can't afford to be here. Oh, I copped it. K21 out on the left flank. This is going to get to be exciting. Still spotted. I knew he was going to die. Fuck, they're bowled out there on the left flank now. I've lost my shot. No pen. Trying to help you guys, but we are down already. 14's finally gone. Ducking hands. Lined into that. Object 640's copped the Canaan. I'm going to get too close because I know I'm going to get spotted. There's a 15 out here now, that's fucking handy like a fucking singlet. No, there's only the 2 of us left. We got no chance. I'm not keen on this one. Oh shit. Yeah, well, I can't see any point respawning on that. Cornet went to the wrong spot and dragged them all in too close. Yeah, I figured as much. So he went the wrong spot and he went the wrong spot, dragged them all in too close. He fought quite well. He was way too bold. Let's go back and have another quick look at that. Righto, pause, get ourselves a little bit of height, have a look at this back end of the field. from this point forward to this way is exposed. And it's exposed from everything over here. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be a bunch of stuff coming along here, through here, and along this corridor back here. With the way this map plays right now, the reality of it is our heavies should be over here fighting the first sector. So they definitely should be over here. If not specifically in this one spot, definitely over in this zone here, because this concrete block will defend you a little bit from the left, so that's a pretty good place to be. Or on this side of this rock, and on this side of this rock. Definitely not too far forward for this guy, especially beyond this ridge line. But this little rock and concrete mound here, it gives you a lot of defense against the left-hand flank. So realistically, that's where we should be. Let's just go back to myself.
Black Company, there isn't any
We'll speed this up a little bit. Let everyone shake out into their positions. Okay, the T-14's coming in and I'm pumping shots into him. Everyone's basically shaking out into their positions. The object's not too bad. He's limited himself here, he's using that as defense. This guy has come way too far up because his lower plate is across the top of there. He should have been over to the right a bit more so as his lower plate could be defended. I'm using the camouflage here and this rock to defend my left flank. The cornet is way too far over here. He really isn't being defended by these bushes here, not from this position over here. And our Sphinx is defended from the front. Probably can get his cannon, well, his missiles at least, over, but he's overexposed here to this flank. So realistically, that Sphinx there is basically dead meat. Let's go back over here again. We'll let it play on a bit more. We'll let it develop a bit more. Bradley that was coming in there that I just murdered. He spotted me. The Sphinx has been spotted, so he's drawn back. He's popped smoke and drawn back, but his threat wasn't actually from the front, it was over here. Now if we go up a little bit high over here, no, unfortunately we can't see him, but there were shots coming in from that flank. Cornet, he's still looking over to the right. He's still looking over to the right. And that's the problem with the cornet. He has to actually be aiming quite considerably to there to bring his missiles into play. I'm exposed, I'm covering the main battle tanks, but we're about to have something happen over here to the left. So we'll just slow it down a little bit more. And there we go, there's the rounds coming in over here from the left. I've popped smoke because I know I'm spotted from the front. I've seen the rounds coming in from the left and I'm going to bugger off from here. So there's more rounds coming in. I know I need to go. I'm going to cop a hit. Didn't really want to. There it is there. So I know there's a K-21. And he should have seen me, this guy. The cornet should have seen me be shot by the K-21. He should be exposed and wondering where he's been spotted from. But now we can see the K-21 XC8 is now lit up. He's looking over there. And I've basically bugged out. The Sphinx obviously isn't in a position to help much. We'll roll on a bit more. And now the Hornets died, respawned over there at the back end. The Sphinx has copped himself a huge hit, which is a bit of a worry. So he's basically copped a hammering. I'm still over there on that low side trying to shoot across here to give some cover. The cornet, well, the issue for the cornet right now is a big one. He's respawned over here, which is a pain in the ass, because as most of you should know that this area here is about to become very active and live, especially when the second zone lights up the helicopter landing point. So, although here, in reality, he is spotted from the front. I would have said pop smoke over here, try and come through this low ground in here, get yourself over here to the right, and hopefully you can get shots onto the K21, but try and push forward. I don't think that's going to work out that way. Well, I know it's not going to work out that way, so let's let it roll. There he goes in there. But he's now dead. Full stop. So we now know there's a pillow, an Anders, and a K21 has been killed in there. So he's gone, but we know there's a pillow and an Anders in here. So let's have a look at the 99A2. He's over here with the Sphinx. The Sphinx has got himself killed, and now the A2 is using him as a bit of a meat shield. Kind of a shame, but that's the way it goes. I can't see the T14. I've copped the hit. The T14's heading in to get that secondary. I know that the Object 640 is in danger. I'm trying to cover him from my position. Now I've got a sight on him. Trying to back up the A2 and the 640. I'm going to have to move over here to help the 640. Okay, the A2, again, not a smart place to be. No, he's moved over here, thinking that this zone here is all clear. But you can see right now what's developing in front. We've got an RCR, we've got a T15 that's now appeared over here, so we've got a missile firer, but there will be more over here as the second zone opens up and then starts to draw in more enemy. There's a pillow, and he's now dead. He's just been tagged out by a pillow. Fast firing, very accurate. So now there's just the 640 and myself. There's really very little chance of us successfully completing this with what's arrayed in front of us. We've got an Anders, we've taken out the 15, but we've now got a pillow. We've now got a T72 coming in as well. It's going to develop a little bit more. Let's let it push on. Okay, we've now got a second pillow come in, and this is how they want us to draw in to that enemy zone. The odds are there will be more in this zone here coming in and along that line. So we really have a limited options of attack here, especially for someone who's low health. I still have my rebuild kit, but I don't think there's much point in me throwing it down range. Well, I don't use it, so there is no point really with the two of us left. Especially considering that it's only just gone active. So let's let this develop again. I'll just pull back a little more so we can get a longer look, and I might just minimize that map. One pillar down. I want to reload. I've let him know I'm on a reload. Now he shouldn't be pushing because I have no way of supporting him, because I'm still on a reload. So that's kind of silly. Again, anyhow, I would have paid attention to the reload and waited for the cover and support, but he didn't. So I forced myself up here, and there we go. This is the next issue. We've got been spotted by the Bradley, so I'm lit up like a cut cat. And we've also got the Terminator is now pushed in because he has moved forward into the zone of that pillow area. So they've come out of the cap to come chasing us. Especially the Bradleys lit me up, and they know that I'm active, so that I'm an easy target for them. And now he's being flanked by the Bradley and missiled by the Bradley.
Once again you let me down, Magnus. It cannot go on. Stay put. My people will pay you a visit.